Tomorrow morning, we're still going to be dealing with those strong winds. Wind advisory and effect for everyone in this 10-heart area. So this would be Santa Barbara County, Ventura County, LA County.
What's up, crypto community? Welcome to Crypto Riffs live stream. We're going to be all over the place today. We're going to be airing all day long, maybe. As long as I can, anyway. Not like I have anything important to do on this fine Monday. I think the market is just getting primed up. Yes, sir. Just getting primed. Gotta love Rocky, man. Motivational. Like the song was made for the crypto community. This is XRP's booster song. Hope, right? Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so do not buy or sell anything because I tell you to. I am merely here as, well, me. I like to share my information to the world, how I see it, how it appears in my eyes. That's how it will be. Alright, guys. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be looking at a lot of stuff today. We're gonna be airing all day, so that means you don't have to hear me talk the entire time. Alright. Bitcoin. What are we doing? We're not doing too bad. We're holding. A little in the red. We don't worry about that. This market's not even open yet. We're like 0.23 in the red for the whole market. So there's not a whole lot to worry. Slow trading today. I think everybody's a little skeptical of the market. So it's alright. It's going to wake up soon. It's still early. It's barely 12 o'clock in California. Wherever you're at, hit the comments. Tell me what you're doing. We are live. All right. Can't answer every question you have right now. What it takes to protect. Having an idea of what's happening inside of her body. It takes a lot of the burden of diabetes management off my shoulders. I can see arrows trending up, trending sideways, trending down, and I tell them what kind of care she's going to need in the next few minutes. When she went to Argentina last summer, I didn't have to freak out, but I did. It's real hard for moms to prick her 2-year-old's finger. So having no finger pricks makes me a very happy mama. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm running a little slow. Here we go. All right, we got a few things to go over today. Not to mention it is Monday. Oops. now, Dish has dropped more than 200 local stations, cable channels, and regional sports networks.
Something's going on here.
Dish is treating you this way. Call them. Call Dish. Demand the credit you deserve. Here's their number.
A father in England trying to surprise his 7-year-old daughter with a new inflatable bridge for the much larger pool.
But as you'll see, clearly he did not check the measurements first. The result is a bridge that stands a whopping 35 feet tall. It basically towers over their home.
All right, we're going to have to wait on that for a minute.
Of course, his daughter was excited, and so were
We're going to bring you to the charts.
and they've gotten thousands of visitors wanting to take pictures of the giant
All
bridge.
right.
Even better, Dad turned his mistake into an opportunity to raise money for a local charity, and so far, he's raised
There we
almost
go.
$11,000. That might cover the cost of it.
I was just going to say that's probably a generous grant. All right, thank you for joining us on the KTLA 540 News at 11 a.m.
Up next at noon, a self-driving road app to get you to and from your destination. Also, like Amazon's newest autonomous vehicle.
Well, if you ever wonder when you travel to the new Maldives, how the country is trying to boost its tourism.
Yep. And a second chance at life for a young boy, how NFL players made his dream come true at the happiest place on earth. That and much more next on the KTLA 5 News at noon.
I never planned on being in an accident, but that truck didn't stop. The truck accident left me with so many questions. Do I have the best doctors? What about my car? The medical bills? Work? I need help. I gotta call the Barnes firm. That was the best call I could have made.
At the Barnes Firm, we handle thousands of accident cases. Our team works to answer all of your questions and help each client get the best result possible.
My dad I remember when the doctors told him you have COVID, my last few words to him, he was like, take care of your mom for me. My dad was supposed to call me back, and that was just so calm, never got to do. Sometimes I just close my eyes and I'm like, man, I wish I could have you on that side. I like to save money. Now, also you can get great Christmas gifts along with the Burlington and save a ton. All I have to do is just find Amazon. Everyone would think I spent a fortune if they only knew I shopped at Burlington. You'll love the deals. You'll love Burlington. Hello, I'm Lynette Rivera, and welcome to the Health Line. Now more than ever, selecting the right healthcare coverage for you and your family can be incredibly important. And we're here to help. Today we have Karen Williams with LA Care Health Line to talk about your healthcare options. Thank you for the introduction. We're here because the enrollment period for healthcare coverage is officially now open. And as a local community-inspired and community-focused health plan, we're here for you and your family. At LA Care, we offer some of the most affordable HMO plans in LA County. More than 90% of our members qualify for financial assistance, which helps lower your monthly premium. Our members have access to a wide range of free services, including a 24/7 nurse advice line and telehealth, so that you can get care from the safety of your home. We really feel that home is with LA Care. Thank you, Karen. I know our viewers will really benefit from this valuable information. To speak to an advisor and learn more about LA Care coverage, call the number on your screen.
All right. I don't know what happened with that. Please don't call me. Okay. Let me jump right in here. Went over a few things yesterday on a different subjects. Today we are going to look at
That was news. A long-awaited weapon in the fight against COVID-19 is finally here. The first coronavirus vaccines have arrived in LA and throughout the U.S. Thank you for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at Noon. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm just here.
all right. Anybody checked out the new Swift?
The vaccines were shipped
updates. It's actually pretty good.
already been administered in parts of the country.
New seamless transactions between accounts to end-to-end transparency and predictability. China's trying to step up the game. Not to mention China's new crypto. They say that they're not trying to overtake the crypto market or anything like that. But come on, it's China. They're going to try to take over everything. It's what they do.
We've got about 83,000 doses of this brand new COVID-19 vaccine being distributed in major hospitals and healthcare centers across the state, including right here in Westwood on the campus of UCLA Health Medical Center. Their doctors and nurses are about to be some of those.
Oh yeah, apparently the U.S. Commerce Department confirmed Sunday that there was a huge data breach, and then the Google was apparently been broken down, but the only thing that was targeted was their authentication. Right? Anybody else get screwed up with that? Drop it in the comments.
At are quite remarkable. It is kept at 94 degrees below zero. So any hospital that's going to hold this virus is
Kind of weird how all of this stuff has been all in the same on these specific dates. I don't believe in coincidences, and I'm sure you guys don't either at this point. Bill Gates seems to be all up in this vaccine, but that's not why we're here. All right.
3 million doses of the vaccine in the past 24 hours. The scientists claim it's about 95% effective at protecting.
VeChain. This is what I wanted to talk about. This is exciting news. All right. Introducing VeChain's drug and vaccine traceability solution. Isn't that freaking awesome, guys? VeChain's going to go straight to the moon. A little handful of VeChain might just do it. Yeah, that sounds a little bullish, and I'm not usually that guy, but there's way too much happening for the price to be controlled for too much longer. I think that's why all of this stuff is happening with our country, with our world, with everybody's government, every country's government. Venezuela, Argentina, all these crypto regulations that they're putting out there, and not very many of them are even good. Like the new regulations on the new Spark token, they have taxed it before it even got here. All right, they have their own special tax for the Spark tokens. The taxed as annual income or gross income. But they already have a tax for it, even if it's in your wallet, from what I was told, or what I read. So it'd be just like having USD coin for the Spark token, which is, I think something about that has to change. I don't think they can do that without, too many people blowing smoke up their butts. China is currently facing a tragic vaccine scandal. Bam. I think the vaccines themselves are a scandal, but that's my opinion. Where is it recently discovered that Chinese vaccine manufacturers provided hundreds of thousands of faulty and falsely documented vaccines to Chinese school children? Now that's jacked up. What the hell are you giving them? The scandal has incited widespread fury both in China and abroad, prompting the country's President Xi Jinping to describe the incidents as vile and shocking. Yeah, it's vile, all right. At first everybody's attacking the elderly with this virus and everything. Now it's kids. It's crazy. All right, China's Food and Drug Administration, CFDA, has launched an investigation into vaccine manufacturing. The Changchun Biotechnology revoking its license for human rabies vaccines and begging a recall of all unused vaccine produced by the company. That's probably what's going to happen with Pfizer, too. Many of the defective vaccines were already in the market and being given to Chinese children. As part of the mandatory national vaccination program, a number have now been recalled, but there is no information at this stage as to how they would affect the health of those children who have already been injected. Placebos. It's all in your head. Under China's Made in China, Made in China 2025 plan, pharmaceuticals are a target industry. President Xi has identified China's reliance on imported drugs as an issue that can be resolved by overhauling the pharmaceutical industry and ultimately creating global competitive firms. All right, so you shouldn't be competitive about curing the world of a killing virus, a deadly virus with a 90 to 100% survival rate. It has more survival rate than a common cold. All right, so I'm not going to go through and read all of this to you. I'll scroll slowly. I'll pick out what I want to read. All right, in 2017, Shanghai Municipal Commissions and Commerce published Shanghai Municipality. Hey, they're big words, guys. Leave me alone. Product traceability system constructs demonstration support projects, which revealed the Shanghai's success at assuring vaccines quality standard. Notably, VeChain's traceability solution was the only blockchain to protect, selected, and supported by Shanghai government. Bam. DNVGL, an equity owner in VeChain. We know this. We all know this. Provided certification services to big pharma companies and hospitals in Shanghai, such as, probably should remember these places, Shanghai's first maternity and infant hospital, children's hospital in Shanghai, American Sino OBGYN pediatric service. Why does it seem like all of these have been targeted as children related? All right, whatever. Shanghai Red Leaf International Women's and Children's Hospital, Shanghai Jiaotong University and Renji Hospital, and Shanghai Pharma. The DNVGL healthcare certifications, good God, guys. One more cup of coffee. Issues covered a broad range of healthcare standards and include ISO 14001 for healthcare. Provides the framework for healthcare providers looking to identify and control their environmental impact. All right. VeChain's covering such a wide span of things right now. I think they started off with clothes shipping and food shipping, tracing, food tracing. Drug and vaccine traceability solutions developed by VeChain and DNVGL. VeChain, in partnership with DNVGL, is leveraging public blockchains technology to rapidly advance drug traceability, monitoring, security, and auditing. That's going to be an important one in the near future. All this cryptocurrency, everything that's happening, everybody's going to have some sort of audit automatically done. Like, they're going to automatically check your balances, your credit ratings. Everything will be double checked. And VeChain's going to probably play the biggest role in that than anything. In 2016, the State Council issued the National Information and Informatization Plan. Why do they got to throw stuff like that in there, huh? Plan for the 13th five-year plan, in which blockchain technology was included. Now, 2 years later, blockchain technology has developed under the support and guidance of state-provided resources and policies. VeChain is the only approved blockchain traceability to provide in Shanghai and been tasked to achieve the China traceability requirements by 2020. Well, it's about to be 2021, guys, so this is pretty big news. VeChain's traceability solutions is being developed and tested in Shanghai and will soon be rolled out across China. Well, you and I both know that pretty much already happened. In VeChain's drug and vaccine traceability solutions, high-sensitivity IoT devices capture and record to the VeChain Thor blockchain. all data involved in vaccine manufacture and transport, including getting vaccines from manufacturers, storage facilities, cold chain distribution, hospitals, and even usage. While ensuring the reliability of the data source, VChain Solutions also eliminates the potential risk in the whole process and ensures the vaccines record are immutable and permanent. It's a little scary. All right. Display systems of VChain's intelligence temperature tracking platform. All right. I think there's one of these that's in English settings, but we pretty much get the idea of that. VChain is house-developed temperature tracking IoT device. You know what that's for, right? I'm pretty sure it's going to tell you. All right, the production data and transportation temperatures for vaccines. That's what it's for. Need to be strictly monitored because vaccines composition and storage temperatures directly affect vaccines' effectiveness. Yeah, I just heard the announcement on KTLA 5, which take that news channel with a grain of salt. Has to be like negative 90 degrees. Something just by that by itself just sounds off to me. I mean, yes, I have a history in mechanics. I have a history with chemicals. I was a chemical mixer at Spear Manufacturing. I'm not stupid to figure things out. So, you know, I get a little nervous when I do videos. I don't know why. It's like giving a live speech. That no one's here but me and an extremely messy room. But I still get nervous. All right. VChain's vaccine traceability solutions will mitigate future vaccines manufacturing scandals through accurate backtracking and accountability. In the event of the future manufacturing emergency, the verified data stored in the VChain Thor blockchain can help regulators backtrack data and provide evidence dictating responsible parties for any incident. At the same time, this solution helps compliant companies prove their innocence. There's going to be a security in here too. I think it's going to play a role with VChain. There's going to be like this is covering traceability, right? Even auditing, but there's going to be something else that's going to be in place with VChain. What platform or blockchain? I know it will be a blockchain base. What blockchain? I do not know yet. I have an idea, but I'm just debating whether I should say it because it is supposed to come out, I think, 2021, 2022. It's a security fraud prevention assignment, and you guys heard me make videos about it. Natman token. It's a good, strong possibility that could be used because it is specialized and designed for businesses to capture and prevent fraud. All right, so nothing fake is allowed to go in. So definitely check out Natman. I did do the video of it. You can only purchase it on Bitmart. It's a Bitmart BMX token. All right, targeted recall and disposal. Pinpoint and recall products in question and reduce unnecessary waste of resources, which is cool. It's going to put a lot of people out of work. A lot of this new stuff that's coming out is going to take away a lot of jobs. Like there isn't any jobs. I keep hearing about all these jobs in America, and I haven't had a job in almost 8 months, guys. You know, there's nothing out there. At least not for me, I guess. All right. Real data-based early warnings and risk management to enable targeting monitoring of potentially responsible parties. Find problems before they impact the public. All right, there's a blockchain it's like a prediction blockchain. I have to go back and reference and see what it was. It was a while back, but I do remember seeing it, and it was pre-market, I believe, too. But it was like an AI setup. Guys, remind me of that later. Right. Find the problems for the impact of public and measures before the crisis escalates. The focus on monitoring high-risk links and exclusive ID for each vaccine. All right, so everything's going to have a barcode, basically. Have its own ID code. Based on the VID on the VeChain Thor blockchain, each dose of vaccine will be labeled with a unique identifying code, and end users can scan the code, retrieving a complete history of the product. All right, so if you bought a pack of ramen noodles at your local Walmart, you can use your phone app to scan that and tell you where it was purchased. That's basically what they're saying. Because not only will the developers be able to check that, the consumers will be able to check it as well. Blockchain technology can prevent, if not eliminate, future vaccine scandals and, most importantly, offer the means to quickly lessen the damage by identifying and correcting the source of the problem by using blockchain to record and review the data from medicine, manufacturing, and deliver the confidence of the Chinese people in their country's medical products can be restored. All right, we're slowly getting to the end here. The VeChain Vaccines Traceability Solution will be shown alongside other VeChain Thor powered solutions at the China International Export Expo. Now, I heard about this on another article. I think there's going to be several of these across China. The VeChain and DNVGL will participate in the event of a showcase of the blockchain assurance solutions developed together, such as cold chain logistics and MyStory. Their attendance is occurring to the specific request of the Chinese government, who wishes to highlight the state-packed collaboration with VeChain and the DNVGL. President Xi Jinping will be in attendance. You know, it's not good to tell when presidents are going to be attending something that's this big until like a day or two before, but whatever. DNVGL and VeChain take immense stride in advanced medical standard and security in China. These solutions created in their collaboration have been nurtured by the Chinese state. Man, I kind of want Chinese food now with some chow mein. The solutions created in their collaboration have been monitored by the Chinese state, but they have not been isolated to China alone. Dun, dun, dun. The blockchain solution engineered by DNVGL and VeChain will soon span the globe as the product and solutions rolled out for China's government and enterprises are only the initial components of a much larger plan. Well, everybody's been hearing about that, huh? All right, the upcoming VeChain Thor mobile wallet. Now, this is the one I'm really interested in because I have the VeChain Thor wallet, and you can't purchase inside the wallet. You can only transfer to the wallet. Now, I personally don't like that. I think there's a D apps that allows on one of them, but I haven't messed with any of that. My VeChain is more like, set it and forget it, because I like to just build up my VThor tokens consistently. And VThor is it's got a future, because it needs to gas up that VeChain car. The VeChain Thor mobile wallet V1.1.0 will be available for download on August 2nd. In the update, we will optimize several functions based on the feedback we received from users since the wallet's release. The main update within this version is the enhanced Observe wallet function. What is the Observe wallet function for? The Observe wallet function is designed for users who would like to create their VeChain Thor address and store their private key on and offline cell phone. All right, they're just trying to make everything more mobile, more easily accessible. With VeChain Thor wallet app installed, a hardware wallet supporting the VeChain Thor blockchain. Reminders regarding token swap, lock dates, and rewards. All right, this is something I think everybody wanted to have a gander at. the X node, the early bird. Now on the app, now to qualify, you have to have like 1 million VeChain, which I do not, because that's a good chunk of change. But it'd be nice if I did. Man, I can get 1 million VeThor easy. That's not bad. That's not hard. Anybody can get that, sort of. All right, Early Bird X Node Rewards. The Early Bird X Node Rewards event is applied to the address entire VET balance. This assumes the node complies with all of the requirements of the X node stated in VeChain's Apithesis Part 2 and X node program. The VeChain Foundation reserves the right to determine an X node status based on publicly available documentation. So that'd be like your name, address, maybe ID. There'd probably be like, there's going to be KYC regardless of anything. Yeah, participating X nodes monitoring starts as soon as each wallet receives the first installment of rewards. Rewards X nodes will have to keep the minimum VET balance of the full amount seen in the previous reward snapshot. Like the DeFi app, I had to put XRP, right? I can't pull that 20 XRP out. I have to keep a minimum of 20 XRP. It's gonna be just like that. Kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I'd like to have that back. Put it back in my XRP stock. You want a VeChain price analysis, please? All right. Faith Mert. Sorry if I said that wrong. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Where I expect VeChain to go? Well, we might actually see some VeChain price action today. We are being controlled right now by some whales. Apparently, there is a big sell-off. I've been trying to watch the market build up. And it doesn't seem like there's anybody putting their money back in at the moment. It's very small purchases, very, very low. So it's hard for the market to gain value if, you know, there's no money getting pumped into it. So I think that we're going to have a few big fat whales throw a couple $1 million into several different coins. And, you know, when one pumps, they all pump. XRP, well, Bitcoin's going to probably be first. XRP is probably going to be last, because that Spark token drop or snapshot kind of screwed everybody's brain up. Yeah, I really do hope VeChain goes to $1 USD. $1 would be awesome. You know, bullish as hell. You know, I do see VeChain in the future going higher than $1. I can see it being utilized in every city, state, country in the world. It's already too big. It's being pumped up so much that you can't really stop it. It's just like the Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoins, there's too much. There's hundreds of trillions of dollars being pumped into this market. You cannot stop this. There's too much going. This is a bulldozer without a brake. I mean, going downhill. Either get in or get out. All right. The announcement coherent Renahit, a blockchain-based ecosystem for the automotive industry powered by the VeChain Thor blockchain. Now, I didn't get to check this one out. I did read the article. We'll go through. We are pleased to announce our participation in the recently closed private round of Renahit. Right. I don't really know how to say that. A auto service related ecosystem powered by the VeChain Thor blockchain. Through careful deliberation and through due diligence, VeChain believes that the Renahit is revolutionizing the auto industry. Renahit. Got it. Hate. Industries and taking real-world auto experience and utility into a new era. I'm not reading that. All right. we all know about the token swap, I think. Anybody want that read out? You just let me know. That was kind of old news. I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to swap their tokens now. All right. All right. We'll look into VeChain real quick for my one person that's on here. You're all by yourself. All right. We are developing some stuff here. Yeah. No, this is that dip we just had. So I'm not concerned about this dip. This was just a huge sell-off for every crypto in the market. People are moving money around. Everybody's panicking. Mass FOMO. If you're going to throw anything at anyone, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't keep it on the down low. You know what I'm saying? Not a financial advisor, so don't buy or sell anything because of me. I am just here for research purposes only. And I don't have a life, so this is all I do. Study. I like to keep the facts straight. I don't like to do any too bullish or too bearish. I like to just bring it down to you even and keep it there, you know? I don't like to make rash decisions. So that's the whole purpose of my channel, is to keep things straight and wean out all the fake stuff. Like any apps that you're not sure about, send them to me. I will investigate. That's what I do. I've got a lot. I've got like 50 on my phone. All right. If you find a scam app, I will publicize that as a scam and I will tell the world. I don't care who makes it. If it's screwing customers over, like Coinbase, I believe Coinbase is a walking scam. I hate Coinbase. I despise Coinbase. Everybody says they got the best info. No. When something gets put on Coinbase, yes, it does boom in price because Coinbase accessibility is simple and it's stupid proof. I'm not calling anybody that uses it stupid. I'm just saying that, you know, it's hard to screw up except for, you know, like your memos on XRP and Stellar Lumen. So if you don't put your memos on there, Coinbase will basically, it'll get stuck out in the cloud or get put away in their closet somewhere. But I don't advise putting my money on Coinbase whatsoever. Easy withdrawals and all that, sure. But their fees are so dang high, it's ridiculous. It's like Ethereum. But, all right. Back to this target at hand. We're asked to do an analysis on the VeChain. End of year analysis for this. I see VeChain going like 10 cents by end of the year, possibly. I mean, it could easily happen in a single pump. As of today, the VeChain's already playing a role in the distribution of the vaccines here in the United States. So, yeah, guys, that's kind of big news. So we should start seeing some price action here when the money starts flowing. I guess when the vaccines are distributed throughout the states, I think that's where it's going to have a larger role. We're not going to have... Well, if this information doesn't get out there, I haven't seen any other YouTubers yet, so I'm sure everybody's got to know something by now. But, you know, I do watch other YouTube videos. Hope they watch me. They just don't tell me about it. I see you out there. I watch you. I see your info. I see how you say it, when you say it. I know you like my stuff. Don't lie. All right. Price analysis for VeChain in the day. You want this in the day, or do you want this for, like, the long run? I can do a quick day for you. Athea? Are you out there? Are you out there? There's a mild delay in this feed, just so you know. Shout out. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and do one for the day. And I can see us going up and hitting and breaking. I can see us probably coming up right about there. Maybe. All right, I can see us break that. in that area. And I say this week, I can see us popping up to 2 cents. So there's going to be some happy campers in this week. We could go way over that, but I don't want to get too hypey like everybody is. But I can see us breaking this because we don't want to be here anymore. This here was just a small idea of what's going to happen. We're just climbing a ladder. I call this the ladder. See, boom, boom, boom. These are just steps. We're just climbing up. So definitely check it out. Keep an eye on VeChain. So, because it does tend to move fast and it comes down just as fast as it goes up. So, go! Just like VeThor. I've seen VeThor pump like crazy. And, oh yeah, by the way, the last couple of days, VeThor and VeChain were like almost symmetrical in their movement. So, for as long as I've known VeChain and VeThor, they have never moved at the same time, positive or negative. Like when VeChain pumped, VeThor either didn't move at all or it was dropping. And when VeThor pumped, VeChain was down or not moving. So I don't know what's going on with that. I think there's been a change in the market, or it's because of all this stuff that's happening with VeChain. I mean, it's going to drive the market up huge. So don't get too excited. Keep it cool. Woosah. Don't walk into the place and be like, "Hello, Vietnam." No, don't walk in like that. That's probably a bad idea. Be like going to the hood, getting shot. All right. Now I'm going to leave charts on today, and y'all can look at live information here. Let's go into VeThor real quick. If I can show you what I was talking about. Like everything's been in the red. Alright, so
While LA schools remain closed for in-person learning today, LA USC Superintendent Austin Beaver promised to keep serving the community during the pandemic.
alright, so this is a little wormhole here that I like to see. And VeThor is going to probably stick around there for a while, actually. It may come up back up to 9. And it'll sit for a while. And then you have to just watch what VeChain's doing. Because there's always a relation between VeThor and VeChain. So, I mean, I can profit. You have a good chunk of change and you want to flip it back and forth. I mean, you can definitely sling some money in there. I'm not going to advise you to, because that's just not what I do, but I might do it. I'm already invested in it, so I'm not going to sit here and preach about something that I don't research on a regular basis. And well, let's just say I do this a lot. I don't make videos a lot. I'm still getting into this video thing because I like to share my information with the rest of the world. So what I know, y'all will know. All I ask is a like, subscribe, and a comment. You know, that's what I like to see. Is it loading? Where'd it go? Huh. Alright, come on, guys. I got a bunch of friends that are supposed to be jumping in our live feed today. Some other YouTubers. Shout out to Crazy Steve-O. All right. With the 0, not the other one. Not the rich one. He's a gamer YouTuber. If you guys are gamers out there, check out Crazy Steve 0. He's a pretty cool guy. I'm not a gamer. Never been into games. More of a man of calculation. Alright. Had a request for Ethereum. The only thing I hate about Ethereum is their freaking fees. Alright. Need to stop this.
LA City Attorney Mike Muir has announced a lawsuit against nightclubs that are illegally staying open in violation of COVID-19 restrictions.
Is advertised on social media as a secret club. Advertised as LA Party Design. Allegedly with the site of numerous shootings
Alright.
and violence. Our lawsuit seeks to permanently shut it down.
Alright, where are we at here?
Packing people into an indoor space, an unlicensed nightclub during the pandemic is the height of irresponsibility. I mean, that's why licensed clubs are forbidden to operate.
Why does it keep doing that?
Targeting was specific location in downtown LA. Muir says it operates a storefront that appears to be closed. Papers indicate to the map. Muir says there have been several shootings and a lot of violence during parties at the club. The city is also seeking civil penalties and fees from the defendants.
Alright, we gotta refresh. For some reason it does that. I don't know why.
Starting next year, a bunch of new laws going into effect. One will require health facilities to take inventory on personal protective equipment. This is also stockpiling PPE for healthcare workers.
Okay, here we go.
And another law will require nursing homes to report disease-related
Alright.
deaths to the California Department of Public Health within 24 hours.
Alright, Ethereum. Well, we all know that when BTC pumps, Ethereum pumps. Ethereum's got a bunch of projects going on too. They're still trying to work through all the D apps. Which they'll never be quite there like VeChain is. VeChain is just so far ahead. It's not even funny. But we're gonna probably see VeChain back up to 620, 640, probably within now and Wednesday. Alright, because there's a lot of shit going on in the market. There's a lot of money that's about to be put back in. We're supposed to be hearing something about the Spark tokens this week. Now, if anybody has any more news on that, because I know it's between February and June is supposed to get the first delivery of the Spark tokens to qualifying exchanges and wallets. Now, I'm an Uphold user. I like Uphold. It's cool. Uphold didn't say anything about a percentage though, so I wonder what Uphold's going to do. I don't know if all the exchanges are only doing the percent thing, or if that's the Flare network that's making that decision. Because I think if they're just giving all of the tokens to each exchange and letting the exchange deal with it from there. Not quite sure about that. Alright, we wanted to check out old Nat. Alright. Nat's not a bad bet, considering you can get like 10 million for $400. Or 455, something like that. You can get like 10 million tokens. So this is the one that I was talking about that is a fraud prevention token for like businesses is their primary desire. So you'll see like I can see Walmart, I can see VeChain using it as a security, that'll be like the bouncer backing up VeChain or backing up like XRP. It's there to protect. It has a series of ways to verify a transaction. So every transaction that's made, it has to be verified by both parties before that transaction is finalized. Now, for young people, they're going to be like, oh, I don't want to do that. But you're sending $20 million to J.C. Penney from the Honda dealership down the street. You're going to want to be able to verify that payment so you don't get screwed, right? So you don't want to be like, hey, you're sending me too much or you're not sending me enough. So they can cancel that transaction, have it fixed, and then finalize it afterwards. So it has to be verified by both parties before the transaction can be verified to be settled. So I can't just send you a bunch of money, or you can't send me, or you can get a number wrong on your transaction and then end up sending it to somebody else, but that party would have to verify that, and you'd have to verify it before the transaction would be settled. So that's what NAT will do. NatMin Pure Escrow Token. Okay? It does have a future, and it's only in the beginning. It's only open on one exchange. This is my first big money pick that hardly no one even knows about. And you can pump this token like a mother. This token can pump, all right? Only very, very little money goes into NatMin Pure Escrow, and it can pump. I'd pump this coin by myself for my measly little couple $100, all right? So definitely check that out. I really just trying to get used to this. I'm not a financial advisor thing. I'm not, but, considering it literally feels like I'm talking to myself, because technically I am. I see NatMin being way more than what it is very, very soon. Probably as soon as it hits the exchanges, you're gonna see NatMin in the dollars. How that's gonna happen, I'm not entirely sure. I've been thinking about that a lot. What NatMin will do, I think they're going to be on a lot of the smaller exchanges first, or they're going to start working with like different businesses and corporations. Like I don't see them going to Walmart right now, or they're probably going to be out of the country businesses. They want to validate their authenticity first before they try to expand it into a market like USA or Europe. These are huge markets. Russia, China. China's a huge market too. NatMin just gets a few of the big companies over there, like the Chows, or Russia. Hook up with Putin. Putin. It's a funny name, Putin. All right. Anyway, so do your own research on this. All right. Check out their white paper. They got good stuff on there. They're not super responsive because I'm still waiting back on an email. But when you're in development stages like this, I guess the questions you have, they are still validating a lot of things. So you can still buy the token, and it's not going anywhere. It's going to have real usage. So I'm not sweating that in at all. But do remember, anything can happen. So if you put all your money into this and it fucking dumps, don't blame me. You did it. I'm still leaving my money in there. I already pulled it out and put it in a Lumi wallet, which I did a video on. Not the greatest video. I probably could have done a little better. Like I said, I get nervous when I'm doing videos, I need some help, guys. All right.
Local stations and networks wishes things for CEO profit. Doesn't matter when customers must
All right.
or for how long.
Huh.
Dish money. Right now, Dish has dropped
My comments disappear?
local station, cable channels, and regional sports networks.
Oh, there it is.
Treating you this way. Call them. Call Dish. Demand the credit you deserve.
All right. Now, this token, I do not see it following a specific token. All right. I think because this is a fraud prevention, if it's going to follow something, it's going to be VeChain. I just don't see it going along with much of anything else. It kind of stays its own steady path until it's, well, until a purchase is made. It's like this right here, like shiitake mushrooms, man. What's up? I mean, it's been doing really good for itself. All right, now do you remember this is in BMX? So we go way up here to one of its all-time highs. That's a pretty big increase in comparison to where it's at way down here. Like right there is where we're sitting. So if you're going to invest in this, I'd suggest getting in now. I mean, you don't have to rush. I don't think this project's going to go through the... Well, I mean, it could. I mean, a lot of this stuff's supposed to be validated in 2021, so it is December. I think the biggest year for Natman will be 2022. By the way, there's supposed to be supposed to be a lot of stuff happening. I'm trying to watch my language. You know, got to keep it clean for the kiddos. Supposed to be a lot of stuff happening at the end of 2021. A lot of these cryptocurrencies are, I guess they're weaning out the useless stuff. All right. Because all of this regulation that just got put in, like they're getting hard regulations. Argentina, also got real hard on the regulations for Bitcoin. And I think another country is fighting it, doesn't want cryptocurrency at all, which they can fight it all they want when every country in the world's using it. You know, you're never going to be able to trade with another country if you don't use somewhat of the currency. If you're sending money from the United States to Istanbul, the time frame, you know, you can send a Bitcoin a hell of a lot faster than you can wire a bunch of money, USD, but, you know, the dollar bill's value is going down so fast, it's almost worthless here. I mean, you're in California. If you don't make $3,000+ a month, you're poor. You're dirt poor. All right? You probably got 2 cars. One of them's about to break down, and the other you got to use your feet through the floorboard and pedal like the Flintstones. All right? That's how I am. So I'm a researcher. You know, it is what it is. But if you're going to do something, don't throw all your money into one thing unless you feel your heart is in it. Like, my heart is in XRP. My heart is in VeChain. You know, I'm so sure about these projects. And I'm very confident in Natman token. But it's very early for Natman. So I'm not going to tell you to, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't buy or sell because of what I say. Alright, like there's other BMX tokens in here. This had a hell of a gain. Look at that. Alright, Xeon. I think I mentioned this in another video. Alright. That was saved it from another analysis. Had a huge gain. 55. Holy crap. And it came up from... Yeah, that's a hell of a jump there. Xeon's a good one. So, I don't have anything invested in Xeon, but from what I can see, it's doing crazy stuff just like everything else has been doing. But the timing on this is a difference. So this is probably one large investor just threw some money in here, and this is what spiked it. That's how sensitive these are. They're super sensitive. Somebody dropped like 10 G's in Natman, the price would go through the roof, so to speak. So definitely worth checking out. Now, I'm going to go to live feed because everybody really wants XRP today. Alright. We're still sitting in the same spot at the moment. We're still right there.
Next low was through on Thursday. You can see more cloud cover and those temperatures back into the mid-60s.
And
On nights Friday, temperatures reaching
I'll be right there.
Orange
I'm
County.
gonna walk around over here.
Sunny today, up to 70s tomorrow. Warmer for you on Wednesday.
Walking in my office.
California on Thursday, but look what happens by the weekend. Those temperatures mid-70s on Saturday and warming back up into the upper 70s on Sunday. For the coastal communities, 65.
Y'all can watch the market.
This morning, we'll keep it at 65 with sunshine for Tuesday. Warmer Wednesday, but you'll also be 62 for the high temperature. With partly cloudy skies. Friday,
Now, everybody remember
a nice weekend. 67 degrees on Saturday, sunny skies.
when these markets take these little dumps, don't try to get worried about a lot of your. I mean, it depends on what your investment is. Like, do your research on your own investments. Don't try to listen to anyone about what they're telling you. And what, like, if your neighbor's saying, "Hey, go buy the $1 million or $1,500 right now, the market's gonna go crazy tomorrow." I'm not saying ADA is a bad investment, but ADA is actually a great investment. I love ADA. ADA is probably going to be the next Bitcoin. I would love to buy some ADA. Have I bought any? Yes, I have in the past. I pulled a lot of my assets out just like everybody else did, and I put it in my XRP. But I did it way earlier than 30 cents. I got some of mine at 19 cents, some at 20, 22, 25, and I don't think I bought past 25. I think 25 is what my cutoff for purchases is. I don't need any more XRP. But I would love some. Yes, yes, I would. I would love some XRP. I love XRP. XRP is awesome. XRP is the best. Now, I'm gonna leave this feed on. I'll probably leave this feed on all day. I'm gonna come in and do updates throughout the day. So if there's any questions, drop them in the comments. I have all kinds of information. Sometimes it's hard to get it out unless you ask a question to direct it. So direct the question at me and I'll give you an answer.
Everyone deserves a safety net for their health. Everyone. That's why we believe at HealthNet. Especially now when knowing your coverage will be there for you is so important. So for affordable access to the care and benefits you need with a strong network of doctors and hospitals, HealthNet is here for you. Just like we've been for over 40 years. Sign up for your individual and family plan. Enrollment period ends December 15th for coverage starting January 1st, 2021. HealthNet is coverage for every stage of life.
Every time you touch a surface, bacteria is left behind. Try Microbiome 24. It kills 99.9% of bacteria and viruses initially and keeps killing bacteria for 24 hours, even after multiple touches. Try Microbiome.
How do you have a plan, Social Security disability benefits, but I can't afford one? Oh, Dr. Bill, he will charge you one penny unless you get approved. Nothing costs me one penny up front. And now my checks are coming in every month. I'm Dr. Bill. I'm both a psychologist and a lawyer. If you need Social Security disability or SSI benefits, call me. I know what to do to get you approved. You don't even have to leave your house. So there you were, finally making some headway when the whole market changes. Now you can use an old plan. Let's do that. Replace it with double glass. See that. Differently. I'll find it in the store.
Hi, okay, I'm on the Eleanor Group here. I'm calling you about the injury law firm. There's a new Walker County.
Buffalo, New York was born without fully developed legs and has advantages of conviction.
Sorry, guys, I had to get something to drink. I'll be here. When do you expect BTC to go over 20K? I actually expect BTC to go over 20K probably this evening. It's kind of it's a day for crypto, but this is just, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm using new equipment, so I want to make sure all my stuff works. And that's why I'm on a live stream all day. You know, I'm new to the live stream world, so I need to get out there, you know. You don't know you can do something until you try. And I'm trying. You know, I got a lot of good information. Everybody loves, you know, information. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask. I am right here. I am Crypto Griff, the crypto phenomenon. All right. Got to get me some OJ. Abby Jo Griffith, what's up? How you doing? Uh, uh, all right. Sometimes you got to tell people that you're live. Hey, you know, I'm just getting into this, so I never got to share my content except for the last few months because I debuff apps most of the time. Um, like the B app, the B cryptocurrency app. It's legit, so check it out. The Pi app just halved. You can still mine. It's a smaller rate, but if you have a social media platform to advertise, check it out. I like them both. I can't wait for Pi. Pi is going to go out 2021. You'll be able to trade it in 2021. By the end of 2021, we should be able to see it on exchanges. I think they have a testnet coin out called Pi Network or Pi Chain, but there's no guarantee that they might just take that down. I'm not entirely sure. There's mixed information. So there always is with pre-market data. So always take pre-market data with a grain of salt. Always verify all your information. And remember to check out my Twitter, Crypto Griff. Everybody always likes my stuff. I do flight conversations. I do talk about politics, so I know most people say no, but I look at both sides of everything, so I don't care who you voted for. I'm not going to criticize you. It's your opinion, your business. We have our opinions. We're entitled to it. That's called free speech, you know, something Facebook doesn't give you. All right. Yeah, they're trying to vote out Gavin Newsom because he's a commie. I can't stand that guy. This Truth guy's funny. He's always posting some stuff. Holler out to the truth. All right. BitMax is thrilled to announce the primary listing of Yield app. Now, I heard about this the other day. Under the trading pair at Yield USDT on December 14th at 9 a.m. Man, All right, I selected 3 dates about 2 months ago, December 3rd, December 12th, and December 14th. These are the dates that the market, the news, the economy, everything that I crammed together in a big snowball and tossed into my computer. And these are the dates that I came out with. So today is important to me, as in this is a day of information that will go public. All right, so we're still early in the day. It's only 1 o'clock. We have a whole day ahead of us. Oh, so, and I'm expecting Tuesday and Wednesday to be a little more going on. I think there's going to be some movement in the market as well. I think there's going to be more blockchain action, some contracts that are going to be finalized. Wink, wink. All right. Trade to share 50,000 USDT into coins. Join now. More details. Blah, blah, blah. You guys can check that out. Here, I'll retweet that. I always love information. That person gives me good info. I like it. Oh, good old Netflix. Don't know you. All right, XRP Carolina says it is happening. The Great Reset, BOA, switching over to QFS. Went to my local BOA, multiple branches, all ATMs down, cars piled up behind me. Nobody can get cash out. Machines just kept spitting my card back out. Asked my parents if they had a similar experience. They all said yes, cash is no longer king. The world is a stage. Carolina. It's happening, guys. And girls. All right. We'll retweet that. A lot of crazy stuff happening all over the world. Just, oh, look at that. Proved that the moon landing was shot in the studio. Oh, that's cool.
Let's start by thanking our YouTube
Bitmart's weekly report and miss no ongoing promotions. All right. I used to talk a lot of crap about Bitmart. I said this in other videos. I'm verifying it right now. Bitmart has updated so much of its platform that I'm actually only using Bitmart right now. I have my wallets, yeah, but Bitmart, the exchange, I'm using it quite a bit. See, we're back to live chat. All right, guys, drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you guys like. But anyway, Bitmart is growing its community. The Bitmart community is going to be expanding, and it's got the word mart in it, right? Like Walmart or shopping mart, anything mart, Mardi Gras, Marty, March, R. All right, Bitmart is the shiznat. I like Bitmart. Curious about new listings? Want to get involved? Up-to-date events? Crypto world? Bitmart weekly reports ongoing. Yes. I'll put that on my page so you guys can check it out. Or you guys can just get Bitmart, all right? It's great for trading. You can use BMX token for your trading, and it's way cheap. Way, way cheap. All right, I had some stuff on mine that I wanted to show you guys. BNT, SNX are now available in regions where trading is supported. Traders cannot place orders. No orders will be filed. Trading will begin on or after 9 a.m. on Tuesday, December 15th, if liquidity conditions are met. Ooh. Oh, guys, something's about to go down on Coinbase Pro. When shit goes on Coinbase Pro, excuse my language. Coinbase, just like Coinbase Pro, the market blows up. Those are not the tokens I want them to launch. I want them to launch VeChain. But I think there's something going on with that too. I think somebody's like, no, not yet. Like, I think we're lucky that XRP is even on there. Because, you know, Coinbase likes to control things. All right. Something I wanted to look at with you guys. On the daily hodl. The popular trader and analyst Crypto Messiah is bullish on altcoins that have surged over 238% in less than 10 days. The crypto strategist tells his 72,000 Twitter followers that he is big on Badger DAO, Badger, and has even gone so far as to interview the project's founder, Chris Spadafora. I love this stuff. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm kind of a prepper. So, you know, I got crossbows, bows, knives. I love guns. I also love projectile weapons. I got more knives than I know what to do with. I got throwing knives. I got Bowie knives. I buy rations. I am what you call a redneck American prepper. My wife hates it. But I am. All right. All right. Here we are. There we go. All right, there's some stuff I wanted to check out. Currently, Badger DOA features two products. The first one is SET. Haven't heard that one either. Which is a DeFi yield aggregator that specializes in tokenized BTC assets. The second product is Gig, which is a non-custodial token that's pegged to the price of BTC. I haven't heard of that one. It's probably not good to make videos and see you haven't heard something. Crypto investors trigger flurry of massive Bitcoin and XRP transactions. Not yet, but they're happening. Whales are moving their Bitcoin and XRP holdings in a slew of giant transactions as the broader crypto market continues to consolidate. Listen, we just had so much happening on the 12th and the 11th because people were dumping their money out just to get it into XRP. And a lot of people were, for some reason, scared about keeping money in XRP because they were worried about that tax law and regulation that were coming out for Spark tokens, and some people didn't want anything to do with it. Me, I don't care. Give me the Spark. I heard that was going to be $3. I Googled it. All right, I asked Google what was Spark. Google told me $3. I had everybody around me do the same thing and gave me the same answer, and they expected it to be $5 by January. So if you got a lot of XRP and you're expecting a bunch of Spark, expect some moolah, baby. Another transaction, a whale transferred 3,000 BTC worth $55 million from an unknown wallet to web-based Bitcoin wallet Zappo. In a separate transaction, a big-time Bitcoin holder relocated 2,500 BTC worth $45.2 million from a wallet of unknown origin to crypto exchange Bitfinex. Here's the summary of other recent BTC transactions. 2,000 BTC worth $36.5 million transferred from wallet of unknown. It's a lot of unknown stuff with Bitfinex and Bitstamp. See, that's the thing that the government is going to put a stop to, is they want to know where your money goes, when it goes. That's probably the government. Meanwhile, while the whales of Ripple's native asset are also making their presence felt after moving over 821 million XRP worth $435 million. In the same time period, the largest transaction witnessed the relocation of 246.85 million XRP worth $134.5 million between two unknown wallets. You guys like all this big money talk, huh? Just pumps me up. All right. People should be joining in here soon. Another transaction at high-stake crypto holders shifted 70 million XRP worth 36.3 million, $36.3 million between two wallets of unknown origin. In a different transaction, a whale moved 59.69 million XRP worth $32.9 million from an unknown wallet to crypto exchange SEX.io. Here's the summary of the XRP transactions within the last day and a half. Doesn't have to. It's cold in here. Leave me alone. All right. It's still lagging? All right. There we go. Group of U.S. lawmakers unite against rumored Bitcoin and crypto regulations from Treasury Department. This is where we're getting into it, man.
NCI scientific
All right.
also advised the CDC and the FDA.
Got to get the tunes.
The governors of Nevada,
A group of U.S. lawmakers are coming together as they seek clarification from Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin regarding rumors that his office is considering implementing regulation that would restrict the use of self-hosted wallets. Kind of big news, guys. In a letter signed by U.S. Representatives Warren Davidson, Tom Emmer, Ted Budd, and Scott Perry, sounds like a 60s television show, the members of the Congress highlight that proposal requiring financial institutions to collect the identifying information of self-hosted wallet owners would not advance America's interest in digital asset space. Now, BTC is floating right now. I'm watching the price as we're going on the video. You guys can view it at the top left of the screen, right up here. If you guys want to watch the price with me, we are live. There's a few second delay.
website. This community advisory process is transparent and public. Those guidelines are available on the website, and you will determine exactly where you are in the queue. And I encourage you
Yes, I'm reading the comments. Yes. There's just a little lag time in there. Alexander, how you doing? What's up? Shout out. All right. When do you think RSR will jump? RSR, all right. RSR is going to be tightly correlated with XRP. I have unverified research on that I can't quite disclose yet till I'm finished. I don't want to tell anybody and I'd be wrong, but there's some tight correlation where, not with just in price and percentages, RSR will follow suit with XRP when it gains. All right, RSR is being held back just like XRP is, and RSR is only on certain exchanges, so mass adoption is also going to help pump that, but it's not available, and people are having a lot of problem with the Uniswaps and Kyber Swap. And those are the two main uses for the Ethereum exchanges and swaps. So people need to understand and know how to do that. So it's unavailable to a lot of people, and people just get overwhelmed. So it's hard for that it's hard for somebody to pump really big unless it's being utilized and it's being purchased often and a lot of, like XRP. Like I just read, $50 million, excuse me, OJ, $50 million worth of XRP, and the price is still kind of the same. We're at a big delay in the market. So much money has been flooded in. I think we're having some pullback, and I think we're just kind of getting ready for another incline. We're going to see an incline. There will be an incline on probably between now and January. We're going to see some serious gains. There's going to be some dumps, but there's going to be more gains than dumps, so I wouldn't sweat it. So don't go flipping your money out and charging yourself a bunch of fees. But I'm not a financial advisor, so it's not my fault if you screw up. Any news lately on the protocols? I haven't heard the protocols yet. But if I see something, or if you know of something that I haven't seen, just drop it in the comments and I'll see what I can research on. I am good. Thank you, Alexander. Thank you for the insight. Was thinking the same thing. Well, I hope everybody's thinking the same thing. It's just extremely hard for people to get RSR. If you want to buy it, I think the best way for everybody is get a Bitmart wallet or get a Bitmart account. I use Bitmart for everything. You can direct buy RSR in Bitmart. All right. It's safe. I'm using it right now. That's where I hold my RSR. So check it out. And plus, look at my earlier videos. I did a bunch of stuff on Bitmart. I used to talk like a bunch of trash about them, but not so much anymore. They fixed a bunch of stuff that I didn't like before, and Bitmart Exchange is climbing the ladder. So it's definitely a good idea to use Bitmart. It is a safe one. and it will be one of the top exchanges in the world. Yes, it's actually, that was a while ago. A couple weeks ago, because Argentina had a bunch of restrictions and new regulations on all of their cryptocurrency. But it's ironic how that came in just about the same time that the XRP made all these other announcements on the Spark token. Like as soon as XRP starts being announced on something, RSR was always like right behind it, and notifications and percentage rates, not in price but in percentages. It's another thing, you can't always smash things together by charts. Like, don't use your charts, don't listen to charts, because this market has never been like this before, so you can't look at the past and try to tell the future of these kind of markets. It doesn't work that way. Right now, the only thing we can go on is facts and wean out the fictions. All right, I don't do hype on my videos. I try to tell that to everybody. I do a lot of reading off on here just because this is going to be an all-day video, so I'm just trying to get all the information I can out there, because we're on a live feed, so you can go back and check out earlier stuff in the video with my nervous breakdowns. But it's going to be tight. I think RSR's best price gain is going to be in January, and I think it's going to follow suit with XRP. I don't think XRP is going to follow RSR, but it's going to follow suit with XRP. It's going to be right behind it. And then VeChain is going to be right behind that. Those are my best suits. I love RSR. I love its protocols. I love it's got great reviews, amazing reviews, and it's got a huge community. Now, the community is not quite nearly as big as XRP, VeChain, BTC, Ethereum, or any of those tokens. But it's just not known enough. We're still only like 1.5% of the world even knows about cryptocurrency. They don't put it on commercials on television, at least not on my television. I never see any commercials. On YouTube is the only one I see. I started being introduced into Argentina. I hope Peter Thiel says something for the market there. They may have to team up for something. I think that God, I'm horrible with names. All right, they're gonna make an announcement sooner or later. Like, all right, but RSR has got to be on more exchanges, and until RSR is more available on other exchanges, they're not gonna start talking a whole lot, because they're not prepared themselves. The developers are not prepared themselves to put anything out there. They're still hesitant on their own stuff. We may be sure about their protocols and the functionality of their token, like all the VeChain stuff that I've been reading off in this video. We're completely confident in the VeChain, and the developers are confident, but you see how they're picking and choosing what they want to do very, very carefully. And now they've worked their way to the United States. They came into the United States for the vaccines today. I said that earlier in the video. So just the way that that's happening now, we're going to see the same kind of thing happening with RSR. We just got to keep our eyes open and listen to the new information that's being brought up. I'll pull up a feed on RSR here in a little bit. I'm going to finish going through this here. There's some news here I want to read out, and then I'll do a topic on RSR specifically just for you. Alexander the Great.
The first doses of Pfizer-BioNTech's vaccine rolled out over the weekend after emergency authorization from the FDA and CDC.
All right. One second, bear with me, guys. We got all day for this video. like I said, I've got new equipment, so I'm kind of like breaking it in. This is my first day feed. We're going to have a part of the day where it's just going to be charts. So if you guys have a chart that you want me to post on here for the live feed, just tell me what chart you want me to do first, and I'll start with that chart. You want me to start with RSR? I'll start with RSR. And I saved a few things on RSR in my memo pad. Let's see. Yes, my memo pad. See if I can find it. I think I had something in there about a protocol.
Omicron virus is really growing here in Southern California. LA County broke its own record for hospitalization linked to COVID-19 over the weekend. The numbers are climbing with ICU beds at near critical capacity in some local hospitals. KPLA 5's Aaron Myers live in Hollywood with the latest numbers there.
And we did see those record-breaking numbers in many
Yeah, RSR has to be backed by tokens. They're waiting for RSR to be backed by smaller number of collateral tokens.
Big concern. They're worried we may not have enough in the coming weeks. Now, more than 4,200 people
Yeah.
were hospitalized in Los Angeles County on Saturday, and just over 4,000 yesterday. 21% of them in the ICU. And Orange County saw more than 1,200 hospitalized as of Sunday.
Yeah, RSR is going to be specified on the U.S. dollar, so we don't have to look for a lot of other countries. So we can narrow that down to countries that use the U.S. dollar or are often converting to the U.S. dollar. So a lot of countries won't support RSR for probably a while until the exchanges on that country have verified it. And yes, they are working on an independent phase to validate the purchasing power of the RSR token. So it's not completely finished.
Reported today here in Los Angeles, we are waiting on today's numbers, but yesterday the county reported 12,731 new coronavirus cases and 29 deaths. Officials say we could see catastrophic.
And all right. You can go ahead and even the developers are saying that it was designed to be a dollar token because it's designed to be a U.S. currency. Hence the name reserve rights. Just think about it as like a reserve rights currency.
I am pleased to announce that voice of qualified has received 16 votes for President of the United States.
All right, Alexander. Catch you later, man. Bring back. And hopefully I'll do a segment on RSR this week. Like I can do videos on everything all the time, but if you got to point me in a direction. Otherwise, I'm like a dog chasing a car. I don't even know what I'm going to do with the car when I catch it. But you can expect RSR to have huge gains. So I'm big on RSR. I've got my money stacked, bags ready. So if you're in RSR now, you're in early. Because RSR is going to be huge. And when RSR hits Coinbase, holy crap, we'll probably jump above $1. But Coinbase is going to hold out because there's going to be too much money in there. They don't like people making money.
They will vote today, and this is just a procedural move since these electors are reflecting the results of what the voters of each state have decided. These electors have been casting paper ballots, one for the president, one for Biden, and this is a very long process with voting.
See you later, Alexander, and I'll have some content for you. Check out my Twitter. All right, message me on my Twitter, and I can give you whatever information you want. I do have a back web developer, so back web developer. What the hell did I just say? There is a web developer that talks to a lot of these guys. Sometimes he answers me, once a week maybe, if that. But he gives me good intel. He breaks things down so it's easier to explain it. Most of the time, things are written on these websites to weigh their protocols on their white paper, or how they plan to finance the coin, the investments that they've made, the companies that are using it, what's stabilized, what's not, decentralized. we're going to have, I mean, it's going to go through a lot of stuff before they have an explanation on where they plan to see it and when. Not really what you plan to see, but when. There's a time. And here, I'll share this to my Telegram so you guys can view it, and I'll read it off. Here, I'll have to do it on here real quick. I'm sure y'all have read this page, so I'm not going to keep staring at it.
Joe Biden has 240 votes, President Trump 229. These numbers have been rising all day long as each state counts its votes. President-elect Biden will be addressing the nation's...
Yeah, there's some huge monetary intervention. All right.
All right, thank you, Kareem. Stay with us.
Let's go over here. Now you got my eye. I'm all interested now.
This portion of the news is brought to you by the Barnes Firm. You should call 1-800-8-million now.
I never planned on being in an accident, but that truck didn't stop. The truck accident left me with so many questions. I gotta call the Barnes Firm. That was the best call I could have made.
Now, with the lowest interest rates offered all year, call Rate Plus now and get the gift of a 15-year fix at just 1.75% rate, 2.10% APR, or a 30-year fix at just 2.25% rate, 2.393% APR with no third-party fees.
Huddle. That's funny.
Call Rate Plus now, 800-816-7655. That's 800-816-7655. You're in my house. All right, we have a welcome back for.
That's so mine.
Yeah, welcome back for. Well, I'm gonna have this shit game in my place, and I got the great TV select, so no ESPN. What's the Spectrum? It's Spectrum TV for just $44.99 a month when bundled with free on demand and the Spectrum TV app, and no contract. Call 1-833-969-4499.
Yeah, RSR is going to end up fish hooking just like the old XRP is. Now, they have a little bit of a pyramid going on, but we're probably going to take a break, and I'm going to leave y'all with the charts for a little bit so you guys can stay updated on a live feed. Trying to see if there's been any new tweets. If you guys want to keep up to date with a lot of your cryptocurrencies, the Twitter, a lot of developers post their stuff on here, and you can get information very early, faster than Google will. Of course, Google's not always right. We've proved Google wrong so many times with crypto. I think, a couple of years ago, XRP was never going to have a value. It's going to be like 1 cent. Proved that wrong every single day of the last couple of years. That's uncalled for.
Now absolutely free. For those of you not looking for a new garage door, but just need your existing door fixed, give us a call to schedule a 24-point inspection. Normally $99, now absolutely free. We have operators standing by 24/7 with all your garage door needs. Let us show you why we continue to sign up on this #1 garage door company. Don't miss out. Call them.
I never planned on being in an accident, but that truck didn't stop. The truck accident left me with so many questions. I gotta call the Barnes Firm. That was the best call I could have made.
All right, I remember you guys. I told you that I don't do a lot of chart reading and predictions, but sometimes I do. Very rarely, but only when I feel really confident about something, but does not mean I will be right. The markets have been doing weird shit lately. Stuff. Sorry, language. My bad. Try to keep it PG. I know there's some kids on here. Yeah, did you guys hear about that guy sitting up on the wing of an airplane in Alaska Airlines? What's up with that? I didn't get that at all. Crazy people, just all over. Everybody's losing their minds. Everybody forgot to care for each other.
To make it up a hill. At one point, a man tries to help her, but no avail. And then again, she even tries
Ready to pop that champagne.
sliding all the way back down.
Market's gonna. I think we're gonna see something this afternoon, probably between 3 and 6. You know, that seems to be a time that I see the market doing a lot of movement.
So I'll share mom, but sometimes I use the no traction at all. I really think be used to that there. Not so much, but
Everybody's going by their chart analysis.
we also need to see the video. Look at this. People outside enjoying the snow here in Southern California. Picture perfect day. Temperatures though are below average, and it is still windy in several parts of Southern California. 63 right now.
RSR. Ooh, boy, my God.
60 for Lancaster and 62 degrees in Riverside, where you are
Big money.
cooler right now this time. Yesterday, 7 degrees cooler for Van Nuys. Taking a look at the satellite, we have a weak low that's moving out of the region today. We did see a little bit of isolated sprinkle activity this morning and your cloud cover, which is now gone.
Check the V-Chain Twitter.
When it does, we are going to
I don't know if you guys use this, but if you don't, definitely jump on my Twitter, and I post all of my information on here. So everything that I get from my videos, even my videos, I post them on my Twitter. So you guys have full access to all of my information, and nobody has to pay for anything. I mean, I do accept tips, so, you know.
Strong 40 to 50 mile an hour gusts once again on Tuesday, finally starting to die down Tuesday afternoon. Wind advisory in effect for everyone in this Tancour area. That does include the Santa Barbara Mountains, Ventura County Mountains, and Los Angeles County Mountains. Antelope Valley Scenic Area that you are also in there. And if you're going to head out to the beach, just know that we do have a high surf advisory for Ventura County all the way until tomorrow at 9 p.m. and a beach hazard statement. So king tides tomorrow for those communities.
It is what it is.
Dangerous for currents, which could lead to drowning, so you never want to turn your back to the ocean.
There's some stuff I still got to figure out. Like I said, this is new equipment, so I'm still learning how it all functions. Lockdowns rolling across Europe again. Perhaps I will get to buy a delicious dip once I've received my December salary. I know, dude. VET. I'm so hoping on VET. I go to RSR's chart real quick. All right, we're in the red a little bit, but we've been sitting here for a while, so. Excuse me. I swear it's the orange juice. Yeah. It's pretty much following suit. You know, the patterns are way similar. I mean, if I'm going to read a chart, we got the little pyramids of Giza going on here. All right, so yeah, we're kind of little pyramids here. I know everybody likes those pyramids. I'm not going to get all artistic. If you guys saw my last video, I need to buy a box of crowns because I suck at drawing on my charts.
Mask can be your best barrier against germs, and until now, picking the right mask has been a complete guessing game.
I'm Joy Mangano.
And I'm Jabari Gray.
With the Clean Loss Performance Mask.
All right. I don't know if you're going to view this video later, Alexander the Great, but if you do, all right, my assumptions on this is we're going to start stair-stepping here. I think I said that on XRP because it's basically following suit. I can't really say it any other way. It's going to be doing that. We might see a little bit more, but I think we're basically going to sit here and we're going to start climbing. I think we'll see I think we might see a little bit of gains today, but I don't think we'll see a huge amount of price action. I think RSR is going to be a January thing. And once the Spark token is in, everybody is going to see so much money flooding in and out of the crypto world. It is going to be unfathomable on how much money that, I mean, if it comes in at $3, expected to be at $5 by January, and God knows what after that. Now, remember, when a token first comes to the market, you got mass adoption. So everybody's going to be buying. Everybody's going to want it. And I'm probably going to sell my Spark. Yeah. I don't know what y'all are going to do, but I'm probably going to sell mine, and I'm going to throw it back into XRP. I'm hoping a lot of people, like the whales, will do the same thing, and that'll pump XRP up on steroids and start putting that market on a whole nother level, hang out up there with Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, you know, whatever planet you tend to want to be chillaxing at. But that's where I plan to be, popping up my umbrella and getting me those are pretty cold planets too, so well, hopefully there's a jacuzzi. All right. But I plan to see our action here. I think we're going to start seeing some higher highs, some smaller lows. And it's going to kind of look like a ladder rack. Put a line straight down. All right. And you see what I said earlier in the video? Threes kind of seem to be our thing here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. And I think we're going to start another. And then we'll be 1, 2, 3. Come back up to 1, 9. Once the market starts fluctuating this afternoon, that's when we're going to see stuff, all right? All right. Is there anybody still on the live chat? If you are, holler at me, because I'm going to probably change feeds. I'm going to go get me some lunch. If you're on the chat or watching, leave a like and hit me up with a comment. Follow me. I'm gonna shut this video down, and then I'm gonna restart it in about 30 minutes. So just look, it's gonna be the only live feed I have, so shouldn't be too hard to find. All right. I'll catch y'all in a little bit. All right. Do remember to check out my Twitter and my Telegram, CryptoGriff and CryptoGriff90. Like I said, I post all of my information on there, so I put really good content. Everything's, you know, honest and true. I don't get real bullish. I don't get bearish, as they say. I don't do hype. I want my facts to be perfect for everybody. I don't want anybody to come in and say, hey, you hype things up so bad and I made bad purchases because of your information. No, I just want to have my content clean and good. I want to, so you don't have to run around like a chicken with your head cut off to find your information when you can literally just come to my site, view my content, and I can do all the work for you so you don't have to. That's why I do this. And I get tired of people getting scammed, so most of my stuff is based off of, you know, I check apps, I do check applications, I make sure that it's a scam or not, if it's legit. If it was not going to be promoted on my Twitter, Telegram, or anything with my name on it, will not be promoted. If it will, it will be deleted immediately. And if you see anything on my site that is a scam, please point that out to me immediately, because I do not like that. That really burns my biscuits. I don't like burnt biscuits. No, I like them with gravy.